Module Overview. In today's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous VUCA business environment, the ability to manage and adapt to change is no longer optional. It is existential. Organizations that fail to evolve are rapidly outpaced by their competitors or rendered obsolete by technological shifts, consumer preferences, or economic turbulence. Hence, understanding organizational change and development, OC&D, is a strategic imperative. This module explores the theories, drivers, types, strategies, challenges, and processes associated with organizational change and development. It examines both planned and emergent change, emphasizing the need for agility, resilience, and proactive leadership. It also addresses the psychological and structural dynamics involved in transitioning individuals, teams, and institutions from a current state to a desired future state. Organizational development, OD, as a systemic and values-driven approach to change, is introduced as a long-term strategic process aimed at improving organizational effectiveness, health, and performance through planned interventions based on behavioral science knowledge. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to understand the nature and significance of organizational change and development, distinguish between different types and approaches to change, analyze the internal and external drivers of change, evaluate various models and theories of change management, identify barriers and resistance to change and strategies for overcoming them, examine the concept, principles, and techniques of organizational development, design and apply OD interventions for performance improvement, understand the role of leadership, culture, and communication in effective change execution. Section 1. Understanding organizational change. Organizational change refers to the process by which organizations move from their present state to some desired future state to increase their effectiveness. It may affect strategy, structure, people, processes, or technology. Change can be point, planned, deliberate, structured, and purposeful, e.g., a company-wide ERP system deployment. Unplanned, reactive, and adaptive, e.g., responding to a market crisis or pandemic. Incremental, small continuous adjustments, e.g., process improvement. Transformational, major, radical overhauls, e.g., merger, cultural redesign, digital transformation. Drivers of organizational change. External drivers. Technological advancements, e.g., automation, AI. Globalization and international competition. Regulatory and legal compliance, economic shifts, e.g., inflation, recessions. Societal expectations, e.g., sustainability, diversity. Internal drivers, inefficient processes or declining performance. Strategic redirection, leadership change, organizational growth or downsizing. Culture transformation or internal politics. These forces create change pressure, requiring organizations to adapt or risk stagnation or failure. Models of change management. 1. Lewin's change management model, 3-step model. Unfreeze. Prepare the organization for change by breaking down the existing status quo. Change, transition. Introduce new processes, behaviors, or systems. Refreeze. Stabilize the change and reinforce new norms and practices. 2. Kotter's 8-step change model. Create urgency. Form a guiding coalition. Create a vision for change. Communicate the vision. Remove obstacles. Create short-term wins. Consolidate gains and produce more change. Anchor the changes in the culture. 3ADKAR model. Individual level change. Awareness of the need for change. Desire to participate and support the change. Knowledge on how to change. Ability to implement required skills and behaviors. Reinforcement to sustain the change. 9. Resistance to change. Resistance is a natural human reaction to the unknown. It can be a period. Overt, e.g., protests, absenteeism. Covert, e.g., sabotage, passive resistance. Common reasons for resistance: fear of the unknown or job insecurity, loss of power or control, poor communication or misunderstanding, organizational inertia or comfort with the status quo, lack of trust in leadership, strategies to overcome resistance, engage stakeholders early, communicate transparently and frequently, provide training and support, empower change champions, use participation and involvement, reward adoption and reinforce desired behaviors. Organizational development, OD, defined. Organizational development is a planned, systematic approach to improving organizational effectiveness through behavioral science interventions. It focuses on aligning strategy, people, processes, and culture to achieve high performance and adaptability. OD emphasizes, period, humanistic values, trust, openness, empowerment, collaboration and participation, data-based decision-making, continuous learning and feedback. Key OD interventions. OD interventions are structured activities designed to help individuals and groups improve performance and effectiveness. These include team building, enhancing group cohesion, communication, and performance. Process consultation, assisting leaders to understand and improve internal processes. Survey feedback, collecting and analyzing data on attitudes, used to drive change. Training and development, skill and competency building. Organizational restructuring, redesigning structure, roles, or workflow. Leadership development, enhancing leadership capacity and succession planning. Total quality management, TQM, continuous process improvement and customer focus. Appreciative inquiry, building on organizational strengths rather than focusing on problems. The role of leadership in change. Leaders are the catalysts and sustainers of change. Their responsibilities include communicating the vision and rationale for change, modeling desired behaviors, supporting and coaching employees, building coalitions and aligning stakeholders, allocating resources for implementation, monitoring progress and adjusting strategies. Effective change leaders demonstrate emotional intelligence, credibility, resilience, and adaptability. Culture, communication, and change. Organizational culture significantly influences how change is perceived and adopted. A rigid or toxic culture can block even the best planned change initiatives, while a flexible, open, and innovative culture accelerates change adoption. Communication must be period, frequent and multidirectional, honest and transparent, tailored to different audiences, reinforced with storytelling and symbolism. Evaluating and sustaining change. Successful change is not complete until it is, period, internalized by employees, reflected in policies, procedures, and practices, reinforced through recognition, feedback, and rewards, measured for effectiveness, and adjusted accordingly. Use metrics like employee engagement levels, customer satisfaction, performance KP is, ROI on change initiatives.